Dr. Sergei Markov is a former advisor to President Putin. He's also a former member of the Russian parliament and director of the Institute of Political Studies and Russian Political Scientists. He's now joining us live from Moscow. Mr. Markov, thank you very much for making time for us and welcome to the program. There is so much confusion. There have been so many loopholes and setbacks even before these much anticipated peace talks are held between President Trump and President Putin. In your own view, some of these loopholes or some of these challenges, including Ukraine not being included in the talks, do you think if they go on or if they pile up, these peace talks will happen?
Yes, we have this meeting as a door open to the diplomacy, to peace talk. You may know that because the American initiative under the previous administration, diplomatic relations between Russia and United States of America have been in fact frozen. And it was not able to act. And now it's open the door for diplomacy. And, you know, it's impossible to move from the war to the peace without diplomacy. And United States and Western countries not only was main aggressors, they overthrown democratic elected president of Ukraine 2014, imposed repressive illegal regime to Ukrainian people and started the war against Russia on Ukrainian territory. But also they blocked any diplomatic efforts. That's why it was impossible to have peace negotiation before Donald Trump to come to power. Now he come to power and started diplomacy again. It's very good. We don't know what will be the position of the peace deal on Ukraine and on another opportunities. But it's impossible to talk with close the door, with closed democracy. Open the door.
Dr. Markov, Dr. Markov, it's interesting that you're saying that you know, talks should be held when there's an open door policy and when there's diplomacy, and we're talking about diplomacy. But I think when you talk about diplomacy, you need to involve everyone on the table. If you exclude some parties from the table, there is no sense of diplomacy there, is there?
No, not exactly. If you want to have peace, you should invite those who support peace. If you invite those who want undermine peace, it's senseless. You know, Vladimir Zelensky is a maniac of the war. He tried to continue the war as much as possible because he was stopped. He immediately will lose the power, and he will be under the Ukrainian investigation and court because he failed. He promised Ukrainians peace, but he moved Ukraine to the total war and killing almost thousands of millions of Ukrainians. So no reason to invite Zelensky to discuss the peace now. First, those who support peace should come to some kind of compromise, and then to invite some others. And same as Europeans. Now European leaders support the war. Another issue that fact Russia and America, now democratic country in the big sense. Russian president represent position of the most of the Russian citizens, and American President Donald Trump represent position of American president. Zelensky don't represent Ukrainians. Ukrainians want peace as much as possible, and Zelensky want only war. Same with European leaders. You may know that popularity of the government in Great Britain, France, and Germany almost close to zero because same reason. European people want stop migration and stop war in Ukraine. But leaders of European government, which depend not on citizens, but on the Euro bureaucracy, they want to continue war and continue this tremendous migration. That's why they're not democratic leaders.
Markov, we'll continue the whole night. Mr. Markov, Dr. Markov, We can continue the whole night, but we don't have time now. Thank you very much for all your insights and for talking to WION World is One today.
Sorry.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.